Both of those can kind of struggle.
And there it is.
J4 is just so damn good. The 2v2 is also very good, very strong.
Gold skins.
Yep.
I don't think much compares to IG.
No, you have like, I think you have individual champions on some other ones.
Oh, that's true. Some of the TPA
Like,
skins are pretty good.
I love the dive, kind of, because top lane is just getting hammered. Owner's here with Volt! The counter dive is ready!
Yep, the paranoia set up, and KT, they don't even know that he's here just yet. There's the paranoia going down. They catch them underneath the turret as Doran. So low, but he keeps himself alive. And Doctom going to be taken out. The flash is immediate after Cuz as Ona gets on over there. The headbutt to try and save the Jarvan. They might be able to do that, but it is still a lost play for KT unless BDD can make something happen. And he almost does here as there's the flash forward. The flash away from Faker, and he keeps himself up. Can he look for it? Can he actually find the 1v1? Is now BDD. He needed to avoid that one, the last auto, and BDD makes it happen.
Oh, if Faker hits that E!
Oh, there was so many if he hits that.
Easily a tumultuous year, we always go back to it, but hasn't been an issue for him recently. Now, grubs are being taken here. We might have another team fights on our hands. Peter has his ultimate, so does Owner.
Yep, first two already taken. Paranoia comes on through here as the Cow trying to defend the rest of his team. The Pulverize is good. The Paranoia does nothing. Owner's just going to be taken out. Another kill for BDD. A cataclysmic engage from Cuz as Faker has got into the Shroud. Carrier looking to get out of there with that added mobility. And that is almost Faker taken down.
The arrow!
Piercing arrow. And it's Carrier that's the target, and Doctom doesn't quite find it. So scary, Faker.
Peter's on the way again.
Gotta clear this one out.
Oh.
Yeah, Peter getting into position, and they decide that they're going to pull the trigger. The flash still available here as the exhaust. It goes down. The charm is decent, and Kumiyushi going to be able to lock down the kill. My God, the turret does so much damage now that it's charged up. The Cuz is going to trade it for a dragon. And BDD is still pushing here towards the bottom side. Doctom unanswered here in the mid lane as well. It's probably kind of okay, as Peter is just going to continue persuading Faker from taking place. I can see it.
Into Kali, even into Nocturne, I think you get a ton of value out of that. It's perfect. Might be in trouble here. Carry on the way.
Let's see what he can do here. No flash available, as he'll just get knocked up and will get taken down. No scrap shield. Well, actually did have it, but it's just not going to be able to do enough there. Snip, snip goes Doran. Cuz gets here a little bit. Really, Doran shows up to the battlefield. And the Gwen, we need to keep our eyes on her. She's going to be such a problem for KT. Piercing arrow coming down is now Doran looking to start off the fight. The exhaust comes through, but Doran not really getting too much done. Is now so deep his owner, but he takes down the Varus and flashes away. There's that cataclysm we were talking about, but they've lost so much of the damage. There it is from Faker, finds the ulti, but doesn't go in on the backflip towards Cuz. Didn't want to sacrifice himself, and in fact, they've got their pick. They're happy with it.
Got the pick on Doctom. This Varus, it's a nigh unplayable game. Doran finds him first. Owner knocks it down. Now KT will be able to answer towards the bot side of the map, but more gold going inside for KT is that they do have a lot of threats on their comp, but if they keep falling further behind, and like we have this Fed Gwen, we have Gumayushi that is hard to get to unless you fully commit. These fights are not going to look good. Both perfect and Doctom are pretty far behind, and we need to see this actual combo of the equalizer and the power in teamfights it has to be used.
They're going in. They're going to find the angle once again. As Doctom not allowed to play the game. As once more, Carrier goes forward, finds the quickness one more time. The equalizer this time is going to come in. The Pulverize on top as they take down Doran, but it's a 2-for-1. KT still fighting uphill, and there is a stun on the BDD, locking him down. He gets under the turret. That is still a man advantage here for T1, and a dragon free for the taking.
And the heroics from Peter means that the fight isn't a blow-up, but T1 still so happy with that. Doctom, again, focused down immediately. So much backline access there, but this one also kind of felt like he was just out of position. If it's just Owner getting on top of you, not all you can do is a possible retake angle. I'm kind of wondering whether they want to go for this, but feels like, yeah, it's already too late. They seem to realize as well.
First pick, finding you the value.
Oh, yeah.
And they've been playing around Doran. He's been able to get the work done. And even though he got taken down in the last fight, he got so much value for it. Yeah, this is not the value for KT, although a lot of movement speed, even though he's pretty scared, still not going to be enough to save the Rumble. Goes to 0 and 4.
Equalizer button accepted. Can he bounce back in the next game? Because at this point, there's nothing you can do. Like Gwen's fed, Nocturne's fed. You will just get chained over unless you fully sack the wave. It might have been the better side laning pressure with a fed Nocturne. kind of disgusting, Atlas, because we haven't talked about the 1-for-1 that much yet. But now's as good a time as any.
Yeah, the Akali Gwen are going to win inside lanes against anyone that KT has. There it is. There's that conversation that we were going to have about that one as, what? Doran just died to Krugs because he felt like it. That's what just happened. He just died to Krugs because he felt like it. Do you want that again? He just died to Krugs.
No, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you repeat that?
He died to Krugs because he felt like it.
I don't get it.
Oh, right. Well, he died. Well, Faker is going in. Let's see what Cuz can do about it as the paranoia comes down. I think Doctom's dying, ladies and gentlemen. Jonas Strong didn't even need to zoom out, although Doctom able to sidestep. He survived! It is such huge character development here as it's now Rift Herald being used to try and get Ona out of trouble, and it's going to work just fine. That was pretty cute. All of T1 will survive, and we've got the Rift Herald coming out one more time, looking to wander down the mid lane. They're not going to get a whole lot of value for it, but it keeps the... And T1 are just taking this Otacon towards the top side of the map, Cuz looking to come over. He's got BDD in tow. Oh, God. Okay, well, let's see whether Cuz can get in there. Of course, it's a job, and he can travel a lot of distance. As Doran going on over, they do manage to take it down. Cuz goes in maybe a little bit too late, and the Deadly Flourish comes on through, but Carrier's already dead. Cuz getting taken down lower and lower as they get in, but Doctom still goes down. Doran in trouble. He will be taken out, but not before he gets his stake. And now Ona coming on in. BDD not able to get out of the way, and that is another one. Gumayushi cleans up, and T1 just watching KT.
They need this, Atlas. I think they need this badly.
Well, Cuz is still on it, but Faker looking for that flank angle. The control ward is going to spot him. Vision going down into this brush, multiple wards coming on in, but the control ward's certainly working out here for KT.
So much damage.
This is the charm. And just watch for the Deadly Flourish. Doran dashing forward, finds that snip, and there are the curtains. Gumayushi just making sure that they are unable to get anywhere near this, but that is going to be the pickoff onto Carrier. The auto is in the air, and BDD is able to lock it down. Now he gets another charge. Gumayushi taking a bit of damage. The Nocturne is the one that secures this dragon for T1 though. And now T1 look for the re-engage. The hail of arrows is from the grave as the Nocturne, the Jhin, the damage is coming through, and Faker with the perfect execution going to help lock down this Jarvan, Cuz nothing he can do. And T1, they are just going from strength to strength.
There's only two ways this comp looks, and for T1, this is the one they were aiming for. Once you're fed enough, you can just go in on every single one of these plays. Guma is on Fred. Doran is just snipping to his heart's content. Now, T1 also starting to get these Drakes. And Mountain Drake, when you're ahead, I think just feels amazing as Doran.
Okay,
They're trying to collapse.
Yeah, getting that flank angle as Doran almost kills perfect before anything happens as BDD continues to be the only one with kills on his team. The trade for the Baron looking to come in as Doctom. Unfortunately, he was on vision of the enemy team. The Shuriken backflip comes through, and Faker is going to be able to lock that one down as KT. Looking to try and answer still. Peter is in position now, but another Deadly Flourish can hold the cow in position.
They got to try and find a fight. Yep. Now that Doran is dead. But I don't think they're going to get one. T1 disengages again.
They do stop the Baron, so I guess there is that.
It's a trade-up, technically, for KT. I mean, Doctom is not really playing the game. Oh, Faker, he got caught on the flank. They know he's behind them.
Oh, this is, it could be a good angle, though, as he goes into the mist. Peter does have an unbreakable will. And now they're looking to try and turn this one. The spell shield just doesn't quite work there from Ona as he gets over the wall. He's inside the Cataclysm. The Pulverize, no, it's the grand entrance from Carrier that locks him down. There's the Pulverize, but it's too late, and it does not do anything. BDD, though, he's got a really cool hat, and he's got some resets. Gumayushi is Captain Jack, though. He cleanses it, and he's able to get the triple kill here for T1. They're looking for a Baron, and I don't think KT are coming back in this one.
And despite BDD's heroics, not going to be enough. T1 are bringing us to a certain 1-in-1 here. Wow, KDA is ruined already. Might as well try, right? Look for the Guma, because there's no jungler.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
There was only a 4th shot on Jhin, which ends up being enough, but also look at how fast that times out. And then here, look how long it takes to actually kill him. It's kind of insane as a...
In the meantime, we've got another engage here from Ona, who oh my god, okay, Gumayushi, those bullets are doing a little bit too much as they know exactly where KT's bread spotted. It's BDD, and he is just going to get obliterated. That is Owner once again. Like, his scoreline must be absurd right now. Yeah, 7-2 and 8, not too bad. We're putting that in the pros column. Gumiushi as well, he's legendary, 8-0 and 6 on the chin as T1 are pushing up this bottom lane. And it is all over but the Cryon, and the Cryon is about to ensue as this Nexus is very close to dead, and we're gonna have a best of 3 for all the marbles on this road to MSI here in Busan. Has Perfect able to dash cannon his way out of the Deadly Flourish, but I just don't think that that's gonna be enough to save anything. All right, KT still desperately trying to hold on to their base. They have 2 inhibitor turrets as Owner's taken a lot of damage. Wow.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah, with only 2 deaths to his name at the same
and then
time.
And KT's team fighting was just way better. In this game number 2, they're opting even more into that strategy, right? Like, we're going really ham on our solo laners, and really anything else is... guys,
okay, yeah, but Pulverize are going to see whether they can kill the Nocturne, who just turns the lights out. The quickness getting so much value, and KT, they haven't been able to take down Owner. He's still alive as BDD just goes golden to watch him regen his health bar. Yeah, that's called Owner catching the kitchen sink and throwing it back at KT, and KT falling over. Doran, he might die, but I mean, right now KT are doing about as much work as the Krugs this game. And he doesn't even fall down. That's going to be it, guys. T1 gonna even out this series here in game number 2. And this is the T1 everyone wanted to see here in this road to MSI at Busan. A best of 3 now for all the marbles.
And that's a KT scoreboard if I've ever seen one.